okay, guess we doing just fine. Said I'm not yours, so I say you're not mine. Welcome back to another Moltrans video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the upcoming Colosal. This is like a help video. For those of you that need help with what's a good monster to breed and the upcoming Colosal, what's worth it and what's not, basically. So yeah, I'm going to be covering that up. For those of you that are new, and don't know what this Colosal thing is, right? This whole Colosal thing, you're probably new to it. It is a 24-hour breeding. This time it is magic element, so only magic monsters are in this breeding. And that means you can breed any monster in the game except mythics, war masters, and I think those are the only two. Maybe there's something else that I can't think of, but I'll probably mention it later on in this video. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna start off with low tiers first, and then we're gonna get into high tiers, which is all the way in the bottom. Those are high tiers. Low tiers are the top ones. Okay, so these are all magic monsters, by the way. Maybe they have a second element like nature, fire, but they're still magic. That's one of their elements, right? So as you guys can see, these monsters right here, all together, not worth it. The reason for that is because they're always breedable. You see the breeding icons, the two heart icons right on top of them? That means that they're permanent breedable. You can breed them anytime. Doesn't matter if there's a breeding event or not. It is permanently breedable, okay? So all these monsters, you can breed them anytime you want. So you don't really have to basically give the time in and breed these monsters. So I'd say just ignore them all, okay? So all these monsters, the ones that have heart icon, yes, ignore them all. Now Panda Claus isn't breedable. As you guys see, there's no, heart icon on top of it. So is it worth it? No. Rodolph? Not really. Kimmel's Gift? No. Cupid, I kind of like his design, but skill-wise, he is the worst. I don't like him. Have you guys seen him in battle? Not so good. This monster, I don't really see what's good in her. Same with this monster. I don't own this monster. I probably have his egg on storage from a long time ago, but never got to hatch him. And no, not worth it. These other two monsters, Domith and this other one that I have, they're both breedable, permanent breedable monsters, so you can breed them anytime you want. And are they worth it? No, not really. Sun Cookie. For those of you that are a fan of Amigbo, the YouTuber, then you can pick him up. Another reason why you want to pick up, let's say, all these monsters would be collection purposes. Other than that, not really. Sun Cookie, not really. Frieza, no. Panda Ball, Dusty Fear, Scholar, Monster Clutch, Panda Explorer, not really. Okay. And let me take a look at all of these. No. This as well, right here. You don't want to breed any of them, really. Yeah. This one right here I have at rank 5. No, don't breed it. The Zamduff, collection purposes, just like the other ones. If you would like to pick them up, just maybe you're a fan of Panda, sure. Other than that, not really a monster to use in battles and stuff, or else you're gonna get slammed over real quick. Punchy, not really, honestly. Chordum is a monster that is used for a breeding. The monster itself is not a permanent breedable monster, so that means that maybe you want to pick him up just for a breeding combo, because he's used for another permanent breeding combo. So if you want to pick him up, you can. It's really up to you. Other than that, no. Beatrat, not really. White Panda, it's a legendary magic monster, and is it worth it? Not really. General Shinera, this is a Team Wars monster, so you can pick it up anytime you want from the team shop by purchasing it with coins. It sells to craft it. Other than that, I mean, if you don't want to waste war coins, right, or spend war coins, sorry, if you don't want to spend war coins, then you can go ahead and breed it in the breeding event. Other than that, no. Malaire, not really, honestly. Collection purposes maybe, and it is a permanent breedable monster too, so you can breed it anytime you want. Super Panda, no. Galante, maybe, yes, I'd say so. Galante is worth breeding. You know why? Because he's used as a Joker combo almost all the time. So he's one of the Joker combos for breedings and stuff. And if you own him, it's helpful. It's been helpful for the past 2 or 3 years, I think, since he's been out, basically. So it's a good monster to have. If you don't have it already, you can breed it. You can use it in breedings and stuff like that as Joker combos. This monster, no. Scar the Outcast, it's a VIP monster. This was This monster was worth $20 back in 2017. I don't know. Whenever he came out, basically, he was worth $20, and now he's gonna be free in a breeding. Is it worth getting? Not really. Collection purposes, yes. Uru. If you're a fan of, if you're a fan of anime, maybe you want to pick him up. He does have, let me see. I think it's his ultimate. Look at that. He goes like that, and yeah, it's like an anime type of thing, and that's what it looks like to me. It's weird, but yeah, if you want to pick him up, you can go and pick him up. He's kind of adorable too. But is it worth it? Not really. Blackheart, not worth it at all. Toy Master, same thing. Choco Bunny, nope. Egg Eater, not really. Phoenix, no. Violet, yes. The reason you want to pick up Violet is because she's also used in a breeding combo, like as a joker basically, so you could go on and pick this monster up. Otherwise you're gonna have to spend gems getting her, because she does come out for like 249 gems or something. Other than that, yeah. Singularis, no, don't pick it up. Lernin, same thing. Hedgie, Mr. Flecky, Gretchen, all of those monsters. Totem, don't pick it up. Houdini, maybe if you're a fan of Vanos you want to pick it up. Other than that, no, it's not worth. Mr. Scratch, same thing. Super Tomato, Cheshire, Gallantry Jr. Okay, so everything else that I said, don't pick him up. Gallantry Jr., yes, pick this monster up. He's also a Joker combo. I said Joker. Joker combination monster, so you can use this monster in any breedings that come out. And let's say he's one of the Joker combos, you could go ahead and use this to fill out the missing. So he's just like Gallantry and Violet that I mentioned earlier. So you do want to pick it up, or else you're gonna have to spend 249 gems or so to pick it up, and you don't want to do that. Pinky Flash, no, don't pick it up. Vanitas, no. Shannara's Pet, if you don't want to spend war coins, once again, this also applied to General Shannara or so. If you want to spend coins, then you can go ahead and get this monster up, pick it up for collection purposes. I don't think you would want to use this monster in battles and stuff like that, but only collection purposes. Nvidia, no. The Keeper, not really. You could also get cells through completing books and stuff, so you don't really have to pick it up. La Muna, no. Bowtie, no. Cassandra, Soap Sam, Pulsigraph, no. All those, no. Shannara's Bodyguard, this is just like Shannara's Pet and General Shannara itself. Like I mentioned, if you don't want to spend war coins getting this monster for collection purposes, then you can go on and breed it during the breeding event. Mothman, no. Okay, here's where when we get to the three rubies, okay? Now these monsters are all nemesis. This one, Zyron the Emerald or so, also a, what's it called, nemesis. Same with the ruby one, all nemesis, right? And these monsters were worth $29.99 or something when it came out. Now it's gonna be free in a breeding. It's kind of crazy, right? Time passed by very quickly. Anyways, the best one to breed out of all these three would be Ruby. The one that I own right here, Zyron the Ruby. You do want to pick this one up. If you want to pick up the Emerald and the other, it would be only collection purposes, that's all. Other than that, you don't really want to pick up these other two monsters, the Emerald and the Quartz. So yeah, Ruby is worth getting though. Ruby, definitely. He's a pretty good monster. Or she, I don't know. Anyways, Dungeon Master, this monster could apply CDA and stuff. And no, it's not worth getting. Baron Trader, not really. Soul Monster, no, don't. Panzas, same thing, no. Rabuka, Benz, Privateer Morgan, Devestris, Gelatron, Shade Moon, all these monsters, no. Warmaster Charizard won't be breedable, so no, unfortunately not. But if he was, let's say, breedable, then yes, of course it's worth getting. Other than that, no. So he's not going to be worth, he's not going to be in the breeding, just letting you guys know. Killing, not really. Wasper, Zagar maybe? I don't know. I mean, I haven't really seen too many players using this monster, but he's used a lot because I think one of his skills applies CDA. I might be wrong, but he applies Possession, and also he has an Anticipation as trade, and also Resurrection block, so it could come in handy. Other than that, no. Madam Fusion, my favorite monster. Okay, my favorite monster. Is it worth getting? Yes. Now here's the thing. You don't want to just get this monster because of me, because it's my favorite monster, okay? Not just that. But this monster could start off with Hardened, rank 0, right? He has Hardened right away. If you get him to rank 1 or rank... Yeah, if you get her to rank 1, you get Status Caster Self Evasion to begin the battle. So if anybody tries to attack you, it'll do 0 damage as always. So it'll prevent all the incoming damage unless they're using Pierce or something, or they cleanse it. At rank 3, it's really good because you get the Status Caster Positive Effect Protected. So if they try to remove this, they're gonna have to get rid of the Status Caster Positive Effect Protection first to get through the evasion and then remove that as well. So is it worth getting? Yes. This monster is still worth getting, and it is still usable. You could still use this monster. It is still usable. So yes, Mana Fusion is worth getting. The Vestress, this is a Pierce attacker. I haven't seen this monster being used as much, honestly, in PvP and stuff. But it's a pretty good Pierce monster. If you're a starter player and you can actually break this monster, I'd say so. Yeah, it's worth getting. He is she is a very great Pierce monster. So you get Hardened at rank 0. Rank 1 you get Tough, 35% less accuracy against the target, and then Status Caster Area Random debuff to enemies. So yeah, that's rank 3. Anyways, it's worth getting. Quite, this monster is worth getting as well. But one reason why you want to breed this monster would be collection purposes, and also this monster could turn monsters into babies. Now let's say you didn't pick up Lindworm, right? You can go on and pick this monster up. Now the only thing bad about this monster and most of these legendaries is their stats. Their stats against the mythics, they're super low compared to the mythics, of course. So yeah, other than that, skill wise and trait wise, they're pretty good. So you have cooldown immunity at rank 0. This is actually great against many mythics nowadays because they mostly apply cooldowns and stuff, right? You get Tough at rank 1, and then rank 3 you get Status Caster Self Trait Protection. If they try to remove your trait, like trait disable you, they're gonna have to remove this Status Caster first. Anyways, Guagi, this monster is actually pretty good with applying tortures and also CDA. So I don't know what to say, honestly. I'd say it's a 50-50. Collection purposes, yes. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Laser Beam, you cannot breed that monster, unfortunately. It is not breedable. And that's pretty much it. That is actually pretty much it. The others are mythics, and you can't breed mythics, of course. So yeah, the best monster, I'd say, in the whole magic El Colosal would be to breed. Would be Mad Infusion, one of them. Probably Kron, another one. Another one would be Zyren to Ruby. These 3 monsters. Yes, 3 monsters. Mostly Mana Fusion and Zyren. Kron's great. The Vestress, great Pierce monster. Zedgar has a pretty good trait as well. The 2 traits that he has, pretty good. Other than that, these other monsters that I see, not really. I don't see them being used as much. If you did pick up, what is it called? Lindworm, then many of these monsters are usable. You can go on and use Lindworm with these monsters and you could still defeat the mythics nowadays. Anyways guys, so that's going to be pretty much it for today's Magical Colossal. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, basically. Also make sure to subscribe and have notifications on, because whatever the next El Colossal is and whenever it starts, I'll make a video telling you guys what's good and what's bad. And yeah, anyways guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.